Max Homa has been released. Awesome video. One of the all-time good, classy, likable guys. Firm friend of the program.
I think everybody was expecting him to just rattle off another 59. You're kind of on the first tee like, all right, he's just going to shoot a 60 again.
Okay, how about this? Scottsdale jet or Jacksonville jet?
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
You got to your bed in Jacksonville.
Totally.
At least you got there. You were 2 a.m. junk at 9.
Yeah, you know, I was.
Tick has now been approved for his apartment.
Wow.
Clap it up for Pop.
Oh,
man.
the Poppy.
Clap it up for
That means
Poppy.
everyone now has been approved for a place and will be there soon.
I think you've held it down really nice. I think
held
you've
it
set the
for
table. Can we first talk about while I'm being completely... I've been banned from betting with the boys.
What?
They banned me, dude. They had a separate conversation and banned me.
Well, if you're banned, I'm banned.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how is
I don't
Yaman...
know. I'm banned too because I don't know what you're talking about.
They banned me.
Yeah.
I sent
You're
you.
not banned.
I sent you an under today, Bob, and you didn't even see it or look at it.
Right, but that has nothing to do with the ban. You and Ticket had a separate conversation that took place.
Bob, it's not a ban if
about
I
no
sent you
longer
an
bringing
under
me into
today.
bets. There's a new rule.
I had no part of this.
But well, sure you did.
How did
This
you
is when I
find out
found
about
out
this?
from.
I don't know anything
It was
about
Ticket
terrible,
fucking
dude.
told
It was
him.
really
I-
tough.
Oh, so
He went straight up to him and told him.
What did
the
he say?
last time
By
you're
the
going to
way,
be...
what did he
Oh, boy.
say?
He
That being-
spilled the beans.
You said you're banned from bets?
He's like, oh, we
I-
just
first
don't want
off, I
to
don't-
get you involved because...
That's a horrible impression. That's just one of the very, very worst impressions.
All right, well, then tell him
I
what you
don't
said.
sound like that. I said that you're not allowed to. The
gabagool.
It was just really the impression. You're never going to send him a bet again? He's going to find out. I mean, it's.
Why did you have to tell
That is
him
a
one
wild-
day later?
That's a wild
I
thing
didn't
to
tell him one day
He
later.
told him the next day
was
after we won
wild.
our
I
bets.
told him, how did this become about us?
That's a good point.
How did this become about me and you? Look at what he did
He
to
said-
us.
he
What did I
said-
do?
Look at what he
him.
he did to
That's
us.
true.
Joe, it's
Me?
Because he said, how did he find out? I said, Ticket told him.
I'm the one getting banged.
we're a united front here.
Banning
We got a good thing
banning
going.
the bet
point.
is pretty wild. Telling him he's banned
I know.
is even wilder.
It's wild.
I felt that I was being a good friend by telling you.
It was an absolute
Well, only if you
abomination.
start feeding him the picks on the side. Is he
Oh,
feeding
all
you?
right,
Is that
okay,
a
it's not-
handout?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right.
can't really
Yeah, we
go
can
into
move
it.
forward. I'm going to take that under.
We're back.
You are
Now,
going
look,
to
I-
take.
And by the way, I
you are
did
going to
send
take the
you-
under.
I'm going to take the under.
Okay, good to know.
Fuck you,
I
by
did-
the way.
I'm not going to take that under.
I did send it to you.
No, well, look.
So, like, for you to go
point.
on and say that I'm banned is a far cry.
I'm
if
ice
you were
cold.
banned, I wouldn't be sending you. I will say in Daytona, it was like a wave of loss. Every time you joined in, we just had no chance. I'm just being honest, and it could be coincidence, but we were up in the Man U game. We needed Man U -1.5. You were upstairs doing whatever it is you were doing. We were downstairs watching the game. In the first 13 minutes, it was 2-0. That's
right.
You walked down the stairs. They scored within 3 minutes, and the game never came back.
Look, I'm
I'm
cold, man,
I would
but-
love for you to hit that under.
If he hits the
And
under,
then
he's
we
back.
can just not, and then everything's
Then he's
good.
back.
And then everything's right in the world.
I'm not opposed to the ban. I think the ban is good. Is like
It's the
a
way
good,
I
it's
found
not
out
a bad
about
idea.
the
It is.
ban.
It's the way
It was
you
an
find out.
unaware
When it
ban.
comes to
Right.
gambling, you're allowed. You can
It was
totally
a
ban
side.
somebody.
It was a
Ticket
side
did-
split of
Ticket owned up.
the picks,
and then
with-
he's... Oh, sorry.
It was a side split of the picks with FP and Tickets. So it wasn't like I was like going to him and being like, "Hey, by the way, we're putting in huge games tonight." It was done subtly, it was done respectfully and tastefully until Ticket went and told him.
But when he did, though, then you still denied it, which is where I
I
think
just
a big
said I
part
don't
of-
know what to talk about because I felt terrible about it.
It was tough.
because it was just not the way to go about it.
It's true, but it sucks
I'm
that
not-
it
look.
it came out.
I'll be the first to tell you, I'm ice cold. It was
will
the
say-
way that it was delivered that
That's fair.
that was because I just want to do hood rat shit with my
Yeah,
friends.
I know, and I want you to be there. I will say this. I think a little bit of the pressure that has been put on Benjamin should be taken off because you've been saying he's the mush all along, and I think there's a little mushiness on both of
But
you.
I'm retired. I hung up the.
I understand that, but I'm saying for that whole little streak where he was
for
saying you're the
sure.
greatest
Well,
mush of all time,
because he's
not far off.
He's a narrative guy. I have gone to Bob's apartment with him and sat there, and we have both just lost after loss after loss after loss. It's gotten still a good time somehow.
It's a blast. To where it's like we're paying for a fun time.
Well, listen, you pay for an
Fair
entertainment
enough.
one way or another.
Yeah,
That's
You
how
would
I
think
look at a
so.
losing bet. It's like a ticket to the game.
Yeah.
Like I would never watch. I would never watch some of these college basketball games, but I'm betting on it. So like I watch it. It's entertainment. And if I lose, I just paid to watch a game and care about it.
Right.
And if I
Damn,
win,
dog.
then like fucking awesome.
I've lost out on some courtside seats than before that I've never gone.
That's why a guy with a unit like mine,
Yeah.
it really is.
You'd be in the nosebleeds.
just to take it to the game.
Yeah, it's a nosebleed
You guys,
seat.
it's like you bought a suite for the season. Yeah,
We gotta
You're a smart guy there, Stevie.
Yeah, he is.
the gambling when we're all in Jupiter together, like to be able to just come. You could just take 2 steps and come to see the fourth quarter at my place. It's gonna ramp
things get like
up.
tight. Things get tight.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Let me
Tick
wait for
has
a
now
TV
been
timeout.
approved for his apartment.
Clap it up for Pop.
Oh,
man.
the
Let's
Poppy.
clap it up for
That means
Poppy.
everyone now has been approved for a place and will be there soon. And I think Ticket's the furthest one away from us, and he's like, what, 12-minute drive?
Yeah, if
How close are you guys to each? I know you guys are super close.
5 minutes,
But
I
you're what,
Oh
5?
no, he's no.
Because I looked at mine.
90 seconds.
Walk?
Like
drive?
I could
Drive.
walk.
Yeah.
I could walk there in what,
90
10 minutes
Oh yeah, at like a leisurely.
You could walk there in 10 minutes.
to your places.
100%.
That's
Dude, we're gonna
right
have
there.
fun.
Bobby, we got to go to like the complex that's across the street from me. It's got everything. That Lenora
Talking about the shopping center.
Well, no, yeah, but
got?
it's got
You got
Publix,
for-
it's got Panda Express, it's got Chipotle, it's got
Miller's Ale House for
Panera-
sports bar.
Panera
Miller's
Bread.
is fine.
It's got
What's the other
Lenora's
bar?
Lenore's is fantastic.
What's the other bar?
Oh, it's got the Hale.
Waxons.
It's got
a
a
night place.
steakhouse that I haven't tried yet. It's got this Bolé place, which is
Bolé's great.
That is a really good spot.
Bolé's
There
great.
is so many things there. It's on Home Hardware if you need anything to
I
spruce up your
think,
place.
Jed had mentioned when you first went down about you burning the city down by the time we get there in a bad way. I think you've held it down really nice. I
Coulda
think
held
you've
it
set the
down for
table.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
Legally.
I've tried. I think. Well, I mean, we've been traveling a lot, so a lot of the time I haven't actually been there. So Nicole's been holding it down more than I have. But I feel like assimilated there, or what? Not situated now. I think
both
yeah.
are- both right.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm like I don't think about LA. I don't miss LA. I don't. That might all change come summer, but when the humidity goes through the roof. But the weather has been so good. The people are happy to be there. Your parents, we've hung out a handful of times. They're great. Alex brought me. I've played dye preserve metal. I mean, some of these awesome courses.
safe.
Grant Horvat though is the mayor of Jupiter.
I know.
I mean, he really. We went to Panther National. The owner came out and shook his hand like he was like doing him a privilege to go play. It was unbelievable.
Let me guess. Nobody else was on the course besides you guys at Panther National?
Not really.
He's got a great
No.
Nobody's ever.
National band.
Grant Horvat's the only guy that plays Panther National.
Dude, it was. I mean, it's amazing.
You never see anybody
Everywhere
else
we
there.
go, people just and for understandable reasons. He's like the nicest dude ever, and just like a super salt of the earth kind of person.
He's like from there. Eh?
I hope that like a fraction of what we have, what he has, we can have within like a year or two. Because I think then this guy alone is going to have his hands in every golf course known to man. Like he's going to have the connections, the I think you and I, the restaurant scene,
Sure,
and like maybe like
I just like meeting people, having fun.
Sure.
Well, we
Whatever
all
happens,
do.
happens.
But I do feel like we could kind of dominate in the next couple of years. I think it could be an awesome setup.
I just want to have one day just be a member somewhere else, tell enough people like I just like know the staff, and it's like, hey
Yeah.
Fernando, how you doing? You know, like
how the kids.
yeah, how was Vegas? You have a good time?
Yeah.
Like that's something that I've always wanted.
It's got to have a good clubhouse.
That to me
Yeah,
is
it's
one of the
just a good
biggest-
hang. It's just a good hang. Good like 19th hole, men's grill, whatever it is. Good bar, good bartender, good waitresses. They
That's
know
important.
what you like to eat. They know what you like to drink.
Yeah.
You see them at the same time every Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. I'm not here on Saturday. Saturday's for the family, but you'll be back there on Monday for lunch.
Like I've never had that. You've grown up at least in that realm.
Yeah.
Like we've never had. I mean, you have it a little bit with your parents. I mean, at least you have
Yeah, but
Jupiter
they're
Country
not a,
Club. But
they're
like
not a golf member.
I've
so-
never had that. Like I've never had that. Like I when I go traveling and I see these guys and they're like, blah, blah, and it's like a social club. It's really cool.
That's what a country club is.
Dude, but when you look at it, if you want to become a member somewhere, what would you say your percentage is like on the golf course being nice, and the percentage is compared to the percentage of like hang, clubhouse, and food and drink?
It's probably not far from 50-50. I mean, I would lump in like the membership too. Like, is it like a good golfing membership? Is it a stuffy club? Is it a casual club? Like, is it a golf club? Is it a country club? Like, all that. I mean, obviously the golf course is, I want a good, like at least a good golf course. It doesn't need to be great. I'd rather have a good golf course and a great hang than a great golf course and not really have a hang. Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you look for, Yaman?
In Jupiter or in a clubhouse?
Like, would you ever sign up to a country club?
I don't think so.
Well, you know what we need?
He's not looking to be social.
No, it would be so cool.
No, I don't. I just, I'm not.
If a pace was just like, we want to have Bob Does Sports, like just a place where all the boys can hang when
sure.
they would be.
You know what I would
really
love?
do feel like we'll find, like, that's what I'd love to find. I'd love to find a club down there that just wants to be, to either market themselves to new membership or make it exciting for current membership, that like this is the club of Bob Does Sports.
Yeah.
And that's like, this is where we
That'd
hang
be
out.
cool.
Like, I think we being able to hang out at a club and have that, is, I would think we'd be a net positive for a country club like that down there.
I'd love to have a spot
you're
where
listening-
like Tick and I could go have like lunch and then hit the sauna after.
A little steam.
Yeah,
Catch a steam.
I mean, doesn't that sound wonderful, Tick?
Sounds like it could be happening to Bob's pretty soon.
There's nothing
Little
better
sauna.
Oh, yeah.
than that's nice.
I got a guy that a company's sending me a sauna.
Where are you gonna put it?
How do you send a sauna?
I don't know.
Try to fit it in the
they're
garage.
You guys
Yeah.
the sauna
figure
guy.
that out.
That's
It's
so
a sauna
Where do
and
you
then
put
a
it?
cold plunge. I don't know. I think the sauna would be the garage, but the cold plunge, I don't know for sure. I guess that would be the garage. I guess it would look kind
They
of
sent
weird.
it to you?
They're going to. They're
For
going
free?
to. It's a package. It's a package deal. Like I'll put some
Oh,
content.
okay, so you'll do some delivery.
Yeah, for sure. By the way,
Those
I
cold
haven't done.
plunges are cool, man.
You for the time that you spend in your first time doing a cold plunge shows that you really are not human. It solidifies
I went with
that.
Nicole, and the first time I did like a little over 2 minutes. And then I was like, I think it's just like a mental thing. And she's like, well, yeah, but it's really tough. I was like, I think I could do this longer. I went in for 8 minutes.
That seems.
It was
just
like
dangerous.
It was. You can ask her this.
I thought you went. I thought you actually did longer than.
It was like a little over 8 minutes.
It's still long.
I to be honest, I think I could have probably done 10. It's just you have to mentally tell yourself it's just not that bad.
yeah.
It is fucking cold though. I don't even remember what. I'll ask her how cold
This-
it was. It was
I believe
ridiculously
it.
cold.
Yeah. Gary Brecka put those things on the map.
Gary Brecka.
Gary Brecka. He talks all about it. He's big on TikTok and whatnot. Talked a lot about cold plunges. Tick, you're a big sauna guy.
I'm a big sauna guy. I'm really a big steam room guy.
Yeah, the
It's better.
steam.
I
I
agree.
like a good
Steam
schwitz.
is the
But you
I
just
like
can't
to-
put like a steam room in the.
I know.
So
It
some
is
clubs
better.
have it.
Some clubs, and they also make them like the shower will double as a steam room.
Oh, a
And-
steam shower.
Yeah,
It's not
steam
quite the
shower.
same though, because
no,
you-
it's not.
you're
You're
standing.
100%.
I love going to a club with a steam room. You play golf.
Yeah.
You take you play golf. You come in. You order lunch. You take a shower. You hit a steam, and then you shower again, and then you go out and your lunch is sitting there.
Wow.
We've had a schwitz together before.
We have had a schwitz.
At the old L'Hermitage. Bob was there as well. Yeah, that was a nice
Those
little
steams.
time.
Those steams.
I caught a steam in at the Red Rock.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Remember
I
the
caught a steam
I
at
love,
the Red
yeah, I love
Rock.
catching a steam.
Remember the
White
old
room.
Yeah.
Remember the old Riviera video when I went into the hot tub in the steam
Yeah,
room?
that's great.
Yeah.
You're like, Cuts, you're not a member. It was divine though.
That was awesome. Why do you? So you do the shower before the team just to like
Yeah,
rinse
because
off?
I don't want to get like, I don't know. I don't want to come off like the golf course sweaty and like, I don't know, and then steam and like, I don't want to set that. I don't know if that's right.
No, I think that makes a lot
I
of
don't,
sense.
I don't know if it's right, but that's
Yeah.
how I feel. I want to get clean. Then I want to go into a steam room clean.
Yeah.
I'd sweat the fucking shit out of myself. Then obviously I have to shower after
Yeah,
that.
up into the shower again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, and I want to go like, I think golf, cold shower, steam, regular shower. I believe it's cold on one end. I can't remember.
We got to find a steam spot in
Yeah.
Jupiter. Like we should do that at least once a week. That would be a lot of fun.
Last time at my buddy's club that I normally do that little play, I went in the steam room with my buddy. He said, because when you go into a steam room with another person, what you're supposed to do, right? Unwritten rule is you get as far away from each other in the steam room as possible. You go sit literally as far as you can, and I sit as far, and I'm like right in the door, and I'm sitting there. We're probably halfway through a cycle, and I look to the right of me on the bench, and it's just a pump bottle of lotion, and I was like, what the fuck is that doing in here? And then it dawned on me, and it was like then the wall. It dawned on me, it was like someone sat right here, bare-assed, and just did what they did with that lotion, and it's probably at my feet. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. What a wild move that. There's no other reason for that. You're not gonna lotion yourself up. Oh, it's disgusting.
I just couldn't imagine jerking off in the steam room.
I know. I never even thought twice.
Yeah.
I couldn't register it, but then nothing else made sense other than that.
That's wild. Wow. All right, fellas. Next topic. Max Homa video has been released. Awesome video. It set up the rematch for Homa, which is awesome. The rubber match that would be coming. One of the all-time good, classy, likable guys. I just, even being in the car with him, I had a lot of fun with him. All of it, the banter we all have with him, and I definitely think you firm friend of the program.
Oh yeah, gotta be. He's one of the nicest dudes ever, and just like funny as shit.
I think everybody was expecting him to just rattle off another 59, like
Yeah.
it'd be no
That's
problem.
insane.
No, I'm saying not actually, but like you're kind of on the first tee, like all right, he's just going to shoot a 60 again.
Yeah.
But it was pretty competitive. I mean, both ways again. Came down to the last hole.
Yeah.
He just gets it. I would say like from like a YouTube creator space, like, you know, you're not just there like filming shots. Like he has the banter, he has like the pizzazz, like he knows. He's just a funny guy. Like I think he used to do like
He's
he
an
used to
OG
roast
Twitter guy.
people
I was
on
about to say, he's one of
Twitter
the OG Twitter
about
guys.
their swings and stuff like that, and he just used to go in on people. So like he's always had that element of just like when we play with him, it's just like playing with one of the guys. Like he gets it. And like you might watch some other players, and you're like, even like Rory, like I love watching him play golf, but like even on the match the other day, I don't think he brings like a lot in terms of like his banter and like chat. Whereas Homa is just so good for that. He's so naturally good at it. And I think this time was even more fun than the first time around because we had the backdrop with him and we have the previous history, and like we just met on the first tee and just
The
got
only
after
thing
it.
I will say though is a lot of the guys I think that we've seen is even though they on TV they might not bring like a ton. Like then if you went to film with them, like even a guy like Rory, I watched Rory do that video with Micah, the long drive thing. Like he was really good in it. Like he was really funny. So some guys sneak up with you, I think, in that.
We had Keegan. I mean, I would say that for Keegan with us. I mean,
For sure.
We knew ourselves that Keegan was a fun guy to be around. But I think most of the golf world thought he was like a hyper serious, kind of intense guy, and then saw our videos like, holy shit, like this guy's cool as shit. Yeah, I think there's every possibility that Rory around us
It's very
could
likely.
change. I don't know. I think anyone that would be willing to film with us would know the deal and
Yeah.
be in
We
on
bring
it.
good vibes too, which helps.
Yeah.
I think the guy who is the most wacky out of all of them, which we need to do 18 with, is
Xander.
Xander. 'Cause
Yeah.
he is. The
Jupiter
last
guy.
time we connected with him, he was just on another level, and it's so contrast to
hilarious.
like what you see with him normally that I think. I got a resounding amount of people like hitting me up being like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. You need to play with him.
You had a great cart ride with him.
Yeah. He roasted me.
I know a few times.
Now I know why he's in the woods all the time.
He's hilarious.
He's really quick on his feet to the point where like I wasn't expecting it, and he just came out of nowhere and just roasted my ass.
What was one of your favorite cart rides that you've had with somebody, like somebody that came onto the channel? Xander, one of the better ones.
I mean, I think he's
Hadwin,
one of
you were good with.
Hadwin and I, we chop it up because we're both from Vancouver and like we talk Canucks and he's just an awesome dude.
You rode with
Sarah Winter.
No. Well, Sarah Winter.
She was awesome,
But you
too.
also rode with Mad Jack.
Oh yeah,
And that was a really good one.
yeah. He's low key really cool dude, but like funny and in his own way. Like he's so stoic. Would that be the word, FP? Like he's just
Kinda.
like, he's
pretty
very
even
funny.
keeled.
Yeah, I would
Well, you
say
guys
though,
are quite opposites, which is why.
yeah. But I would say, I think the thing is, a lot of the time, like when we do guests, like Bob sits down with them. But Xander, I thought he was really good and very easy to talk to, like super approachable. But yeah, no, Homa match tomorrow is going to be really. I think it's going to do really well.
I mean, people like that. Anytime that we can get one of the pros on, it obviously does well. Challenges for us. The major, I think the last major's doing really good. The Bob Does Sports major we put out. So
That's true.
I think we got
today.
good.
TBC.
Filmed another major.
What was the place called today?
Caledonia.
Caledonia.
Special spot.
You liked it?
Caledonia
I thought
Golf
it
and
was
Fish Club.
One of the nicer.
It's cool, man.
It was just there was something about it.
Wish I would have played better.
It's got
vibes to it.
It's got a charm to
Yeah.
it. It's it feels like it's been there forever. Like it feels
Yeah.
like it was there
That
before
is
we
true.
were here.
We were saying.
Told you, I felt like it was in Virginia.
Yeah, it's got a southern low country
How long has
vibe,
it been
and
there?
it's not that. No, it's pretty new because it's Strant's course. Mike Strantz, who's he designed Tobacco Road, and then there's a place down here called True Blue.
Have you played Tobacco Road? You definitely
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have not.
That is one I want
Cool.
to play.
It's very unique.
Didn't we
He's just
do
a
that
little
with
out
Chuck
there into
before,
design.
We didn't. No, we played Raleigh Country Club. Then we played Pinehurst number 4,
You guys played
Pinehurst number 2, and Pinehurst number 8.
Old like North South Club or something like that.
No, we
With
played.
Chucky?
We played Raleigh, and then we
played another one.
Another one, but it wasn't Tobacco
Old,
Road.
wasn't,
no,
huh?
it wasn't tobacco.
No, that was with you on the way at the end. No,
No, we only played.
We
one
played
of them.
2, and you guys played 4 and 8,
4, 8,
and then
2,
you guys
and
played
we
like Old South Club or Old North South Club.
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
last
on
day.
the last day.
That was
yeah.
the last day.
Yeah,
Remember we
yeah,
had to
yeah.
walk like crazy.
Yeah.
The first day we got down there before the first round. I think we played at Raleigh, which is his club.
I want to go back to Pinehurst really bad.
Yeah, you've been saying
Yeah.
we should
Yeah, I
we should
really liked it.
contact them and see if we can do something.
That would be great. I know I've told the story before, but one of the funniest golf moments of my life was being on Pinehurst number 4, Joey D standing at the first tee. The starter tells him where to hit the ball, and he hits a ball exactly where
And
he told
so
him.
well, too.
And he couldn't find it, and his round was over.
It was over
He
after the first
blew
shot.
the
I couldn't.
fuck up. It was amazing.
Just didn't think he had that kind of pop in you.
I just don't think he looked at me. He was like, I could tell this guy to hit it there. There's no chance he's hitting it there. So,
Also, too, today when we were
not that he's wrong. He's not. It was one of the few times I actually did what I was told on a golf course. Because that don't normally happen.
Also, too, filming today, first hole, we turn to our right. There's a fire in somebody's house, like a real big, strong fire, smoke coming everywhere. It was the most Bob Does Sports like start of all time because it was just so absurd, but it was really sad to
This
see.
is awful, man.
We've played 2 rounds now in Myrtle Beach, and there have been 2 fires.
Yeah.
First
Oh,
one,
yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what that was.
That one was a big fire.
But that was a big, just ball, like
was a
just huge
big
bellows of smoke coming out. And then today we made a joke. It was a bushfire. And then I looked over and it was literally the house next to the fairway.
dog, that-
and we saw
that
smoke coming. And then
sucked.
we saw flames. And I was like,
That
maybe
sucked.
we shouldn't stand here and just keep it moving.
That was really bad. Like that home's fucked, and like, It's someone's life.
It was a nice
It just-
house,
It
dude.
sucks to think about that, man. That's like the worst shit that could happen. Like one of the worst things could happen to you.
I was
Like,
pretty upset with
fucking
my golf
house.
round.
Oh God.
I
Puts
just
things in perspective.
I hope like
Yeah.
whoever's there, obviously hope they're not in the house, but like I hope they just like come back to it, that they don't watch it happen. Like I think
Apparently they
watching-
weren't there. I was talking to the starter.
really?
And they weren't home, and they think it was an attic fire, which it looked like to me because I kind of like peeked over there because it was right on the
What does
course.
that even mean, an attic fire?
It's a fire in the attic.
But how does that even start?
Starts from nothing.
But no, like it can be like you've obviously.
I mean, how does that?
It was a fair question. And
It's a pretty dry part of the house.
Yeah, the insulation.
There's a
it's
lot of
true.
wood.
It's
Yeah.
insulation,
Fair
and
question.
you still have wiring that goes on. So if you have like a quick short with a spark, and it hits that fucking
Yeah.
insulation up
Yeah,
there,
fair enough, yeah.
it just goes up in fucking flames. So if like you could have a fire anywhere else, and it might like peter out.
I will
But,
say
like.
the good thing is that they got like the house wasn't like completely burnt down. Like the house is pretty much, from the looks of it, was mainly intact.
Yeah, but it's always worse than you think it is. Fires are like floods, dude. Like water like smoke damage. Because like I'm sure their AC was on, right? So then it goes up into the ducts, and it spreads out through the house. So all the ductwork that goes throughout your house is covered in soot. You basically have to clean all that out. Not to mention like everything that's fucked.
Yeah, it's not like
so
it
it's not
just
like you can just
happens
like
in the living
carve off that.
Was it all
It's-
the way out when you guys passed it?
at the end, I mean, the
still
smoke
going?
was gone, but I mean, dog, this was like 2 or 3 fire trucks. We saw probably 4 ambulances. It was bad. Dog.
We wondered even if we should like go through the first tee because of all that smoke coming
Yeah.
to us. Joe said we were fine, so we then were
Sure.
like,
it's not
Always
good. Like
is.
Might as
like
well.
he said, that's really bad. It's like to breathe.
Yeah.
really, really
It's like they're
bad.
fine.
Because it's not wood.
Remember
it's not
that-
just wood.
Well, when was that round that you played that you said probably wasn't a good idea to do?
Oh, dude!
The,
Remember that fucking that
in
smoke
New York.
that like
The fires from Quebec.
from Canada that came down to New York and made this like
Guy was
orange
playing
fog
golf in
for
a
2 days.
balaclava.
I had a tea time fucking scheduled, and I mean, like I could see
The air
But, dude,
quality
it
was,
fucked-
like,
that fucked me up.
dangerous.
Yeah, it honestly, because I was out there for 4 hours playing around the golf. I put one of those little things.
You
on.
stayed and had lunch
I
afterwards.
did. We had lunch
On
outside
the
afterwards.
patio.
That's right. It sort of cleared up.
You did have lunch after?
On the patio outside.
We had some drinks.
Bob, remember we walked out? We walked out of the Newark airport. It smelled like a bonfire. It smelled like s'mores. This guy was outside for five and a half hours.
It didn't hit me in for like a week. Like a week and a half later, I started having this like really bad like
Respiratory
issues. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Hard to say if it was related.
Hey,
Hard to say.
We'll never know.
Poppy, what do you want to do for dinner tonight? That's the real $1,000,000 question, and nobody better. To
Tonight, I
give
feel like
that to.
we might. Are we gonna hang out tonight? I've been trying to hang out with you guys all week.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
get out of here!
Tonight, I want to hang out.
I don't fucking.
Are you gonna
buy
stay?
it.
Are you committed to
I will
staying up
stay up
late?
till-
Because
yeah.
we got
I'm
a
betting the
call
under.
at 9:30. So by 10,
there a late night basketball game?
By 10ish, I will stay up till 1 in the morning.
I'll hang out tonight. I'll hang out tonight.
What time?
I need commitment out of you.
Yeah, I'm
because you've
committed.
You've
I'm
been,
committed. I'm
you're
in.
leaving
Okay, that's
tomorrow,
not
and we've
bad.
not
I'm
gotten
in.
anything
I'm
out of
in.
you.
It's about
miss
30
you.
away.
That's a
but-
serious. Are you gonna miss me? Like when but not
nice
miss me.
piece.
I kind of wonder what the vibes like because I've been I think on every trip right for the whole time. Have I left ever early?
I hope so.
No, but I'm saying I'm wondering if I've ever left the trip early. I do want like are the vibes gonna be better or worse without
hard
me?
to say.
It's never the
you know
same
it.
when someone's missing.
He
Like,
wants us to pump those.
Yeah.
guys.
This is
He knew
absolutely
it.
a setup.
Exactly
you
what
in
he
the
was
car.
doing.
We're not even
there.
gonna talk to each other.
No, I actually think you guys are gonna have more fun without me.
That's such
Yeah,
a
that's another
I
one
know.
where we
I
say,
can't do
Yeah,
anything.
don't be a fucking. Don't do
Ticket's
that.
I'm gonna miss the ticket.
I'm gonna miss you big time.
And just us just flaming each other.
yeah.
Every little bit. But I
I'm
was
gonna
dead
miss you
serious.
big
I
time.
do think. How about this? I think Jensen's gonna have a better time without me. Did I
think
say that?
There's no question.
There's a high
He's gonna be looking
possibility
for you
that's
for
true.
direction.
There's no question
That's
about
very
that.
Dick, you're
possible.
tapped in. You're in
Yeah,
charge.
I
You are now the
become dad.
leader.
No,
You're the leader.
Jensen, I know you don't have a mic to talk right now, but I think you two have a really good thing going. I think you guys
think
are
we do
really,
too. I'm-
really catching your stride. I do.
I'm bringing this. I'm bringing the man up. Where we're molding him.
Yeah. You're
Dude,
in a good
how's that
spot.
feel? You're like getting molded?
It's an interesting thing to say right in front of somebody.
Yeah, it's tough.
What, that we're molding him?
there was a moment.
That's what we're doing. We're molding.
There was
him.
a moment-
Are we not molding him?
It's just funny to say in front of the person you're molding.
It's like what you
Why?
guys talk about, like to yourselves. and then like
No,
give
but
him
he
feedback.
knows that's. I don't think that's crazy at all.
There was a moment
like
last night.
It's like
it was
a-
me and FP, and Jensen was over there, and he was trying to figure out a title for our other pod, and he's like, he starts going up the stairs. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I'm just gonna knock on Jet's door to see if I'm like, no, and he's like, what do you mean? He's like, he's like, I think he's sleeping. I'm like, come back down here. You create a title. If he don't like it, he don't like it.
He goes like,
I'm like, you're walking into the lion's den right now, dude.
The wild story, by the way. He goes, Jet kind of likes me to check in with him on like it was for our pod, like
the titles.
Yeah, he's like check on the titles.
We do go over the titles. I was
and Joe's like he's asleep. It's just a podcast, so it's really not a big deal.
No,
You got to make a call. You
They're
got to make
definitely
a call.
important. They're definitely important.
I wanted him to make an
But
executive
honestly,
decision.
he did make the executive decision, and it went well.
Golf
So
Capital of the
maybe
World? What'd you go with?
Balls and golf.
The one that we
Capital
talked
of the World.
about.
Nice.
So the balls
There you
and
go,
Jensen's,
J-Dog.
that's how you do
But
it.
I
We'll
was
have to
more
ask
so I
again.
didn't want him to
That's
get
what
his
happened
head
with me and
No change in
Bob.
title?
I wasn't gonna.
Did you change the title at all?
No, I didn't
Very
change anything.
wow. Very nice.
You've been melded.
Yeah, you've been melded, dude.
Okay,
You've been melded.
but in all
like a pot of clay.
but in all seriousness, Bob, what do you want for dinner tonight?
Oh, pop.
I'd like some sloppy burgers.
Burgers are
Five
starting
Guys
to make their
burger
way
tonight would
around.
hit really good.
Grease fest.
You were talking about Panda.
You guys, where I was in the car, I didn't participate in the conversation about Panda.
I would do.
Well, I thought that was your idea.
no, it was his idea.
Who said Panda?
I said
tonight?
panda.
You said Panda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
I'm
why?
okay with
Because
you.
where was it that we were
me.
when we drove and we stopped at that Panda Express? That was a special
That was
time.
That was in Carmet,
that was
that was
in Monterey.
Monterey.
Remember how loud we
was.
were
Yeah.
Where?
at that Panda
We weren't that
Express?
loud.
Oh, we were loud, dude.
Were
We
we
came
loud?
into Panda Express and
The one when
Quail.
we were
in
going to
There was like a
Monterey.
million people in there.
and we
Don't
were
look
the
at me.
loudest.
No, I wasn't going to.
Our early trips, we didn't.
Oh, mostly, yeah.
We were still learning us as a group moving together. Our early trips, we
Chaos.
were a fucking wagon. Like
Yep.
we were not good for public. We just didn't know how to talk to each other and operate.
true.
We were just loud.
Our chemistry was being molded.
We were, and everyone else was getting the brunt of it. Dude. Like, yeah, that dinner
Panda
at that Panda,
Express.
that had to be really tough
It
for
was really
everyone
good
else.
though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
but we
always is.
we spent some time for a few trips just being probably pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, it's true that we were trying to like figure everybody out, and like we weren't. We were just so. Not to say we're not loud now, but yeah, there was like a feeling out process. For some reason, we were just. It was just ruthless. Like it was just not. I would look around restaurants a lot of the time and just be like, man, like
We
see
were
if anybody.
airport.
Oh man, well you know the two culprits.
Yeah, but
right
we-
there.
you-
The
all of us were
airport
bad.
boys. Yeah.
I still don't see it, which is probably means it's true.
Right.
I just don't. The thing I do know is that my laugh is very loud.
Yeah, it's a big part
I
of it.
don't know that my speaking voice is very loud, but I suppose that's twice in one episode. I'm throwing the hand up. So
I will say that you're talking about the vibes at Quail when we had all those like little spots and we would connect on the porch and stuff.
That was
great.
that was unprecedentedly maybe some of the best moments.
that was a great trip.
What would
man.
and
you
the
say?
little putt putt that
Quail
we had,
Lodge is the best.
just getting hammered on that
By
little.
the way,
QuailLodge.com.
putting-
there's an
got bungalows.
unreleased.
stay and play.
There's an unreleased Bob to Sports episode. It's so
mini
old,
putt.
and I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day. But it
never
was
will.
really funny.
Why did we not put that out?
Well,
I
the
know
main,
it's-
there's a couple reasons.
There's one. There's really one.
Well, the one reason you said was because nothing could be used. The real reason is that we were wearing other branded shirts, and it's
I was?
That's not the real reason.
Can't
I'm
be,
just
but
telling
The
you.
gotta be a
real
cop-out.
reason
I'm
is
telling you.
because this man got so hammered.
That's true.
And started flaming the world.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
That
how.
we couldn't
Yeah.
use
I've
any
never
of
seen it.
At least for
I've never
ourselves, I
seen
would
it.
like to watch it
I've never
personally.
seen it.
We can use
It's got a great ending too.
That
we
was
can release
great.
that
I had to
clip.
be turned around. Man, now
that clip.
everybody's gonna be asking.
It's a good.
Yeah, I don't know. I might
That's
put
another
the,
example.
I don't know.
That's another example of us when we were out on that putt course. Nobody would even think to come out there and join us. And
We were
be a
wild.
There was
whole
no
back-
one using it.
Oh, because we owned it. Because we were out of our minds.
I agree that we were out of our minds, but I looked over while we were there. It wasn't exactly getting a ton of use while we were there. But I do agree we were out of our minds. It was also a shit ton of
boozy.
fun. It
Yeah, it was.
It was as boozy as you could get on a mini putting
That
green
was fun.
course, and the ending. I kind of want to. I kind of wish we could release it. It was just so
You
good.
could probably make it a clip.
Who did I flame, Tick?
Just anyone.
Who didn't I flame?
Yeah, that's a better question.
I
Okay,
kinda
here's a
remember
question for you.
Sure.
Was he more hammered, or no? You were in Scottsdale.
More in
Shit.
Scottsdale. I'll tell you.
More in
that.
Scottsdale?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He,
What kind
yeah,
of question
Scottsdale.
is
I think
that?
Scottsdale. Okay, how about this? Scottsdale jet or Jacksonville jet?
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even.
Scottsdale.
Oh, you mean the recent one?
Scottsdale.
One that
Even
just
Oxford?
Oh,
happened?
he got
At least you got to.
I would say
At least you got.
Oxford-
Who? You got to your bed in Jacksonville.
Totally.
At least you got there.
I would say Oxford is the best drunk. Not like the other ones were the
Yeah.
worst.
But you know what though?
Oxford is the best.
Yeah, you got. We've all been. I mean,
just-
you
you just
had-
gave it everything you had in you.
that-
You were 2 a.m. drunk at 9.
yeah, you know, I was.
That's
You-
awesome.
Oh,
He was, dude. He was just drinking tequila from the bottle, like a lot of it.
I wish you were there,
quickly.
Ted.
Was it free shit?
Oh,
I think everything
yeah.
was
Nice.
It was
That's
crazy.
the best
But
kind.
once it hit, I miss skis.
Wants to
I
touch
really
his
miss
lips.
skis.
yeah.
What would
Miss
you
Johnny
Get skis
football.
again. Oh,
What would you
can
say
I
we
been on
mentioned
stage?
Yeah.
We mentioned the.
Perez was singing.
I was.
I know all the songs too. I know all the songs.
I was singing "I Love My Homies" with skis.
man.
Oh,
that's
dude, I
it
didn't
was-
get
yeah,
that
he's holding
either.
It was.
Perez would be like, I love the homie.
It was.
I didn't know
awesome.
that.
Yeah,
That's
it was,
the first time
Perez
I
was
heard
right
that.
behind
It was
skis,
awesome.
and then Menzel was right there.
It was.
and skis
yeah,
would talk, and then
Skis, Manziel, and me behind.
Why is there not a video of that?
for
There
FP,
is.
and you'd just be like,
Why
I
haven't I
love the homies.
That's
You could tell immediately when
Really know.
yeah.
Oh man, that's
That was a
sick.
good one.
That's
It was
sick.
pretty dope.
That was fun.
Oh God, yeah. See, that's cool. What
Gotta
would
give it
you
the next
say?
one.
We mentioned the Quail Lodge
.com.
trip. What would you say was our best bonding trip that really, really brought the crew in a good spot? I know mine. But I don't think it's even close. But I want to. I'm curious.
I
your
gotta
guys'
guess.
thoughts.
Scotland without a doubt.
No.
No,
I disagree,
different
Gary.
one.
I got a different one.
I
I
just
thought,
agree.
well, just because I think for me, anyways, like there were moments like when we were at St. Andrews teeing off and walking up
Sure.
that 18th, or even
all
like
got
the day
sick.
before when we were walking over the Swalkin Bridge and at the Jigger and like at Nando's every fucking night. I just thought there were so many moments where it kind of looked and it was like full circle for us. Like we started like, you know, doing what we did, and now we're like here playing with Rick Shields. It was really a cool moment for our
Special.
group all together.
I think it was a special moment. The bonding, I think, is a little. The thing with that is, and we love Rick's crew. They were fucking awesome.
I got mine.
It was with another
collab.
crew, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like a
I got
would-
mine.
Yeah, you.
I think
Mine
we might
is,
all have the
mine
same
is
one.
Virginia.
for sure.
Oh,
Virginia?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
just
don't think
the
it's
fact that
close.
the places we stayed, we were all sitting together watching whatever we were. Like when we went to the course, the resort or whatever for a day, the cabin. But
Yeah.
then we were at two other places and we were
Canada
all like
was
together.
fun,
River
too.
House.
I
was
River
gonna-
House was
Mountain
Canada
House,
was
yeah.
Canada was
River House.
mine.
Canada
so we
was
were in that
awesome.
Whistler
Canada
house.
and
Oh,
Virginia,
that's nice.
Canada and Virginia
That
are
Whistler
very
house
similar.
was
But we'd already
awesome.
bonded by that. But I think
Sure.
you're right. The Virginia one was probably
It was just first.
That
It was earlier.
great.
But there were times even before that, like even in California when you used to come out, that we did that.
The Canada, the Whistler House was really fun.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
great.
that was great.
I don't know. I think there's elements to all the trips that we take. I will say that the most fun that we've had recently, in terms of like a communal area, was that place where was the place where Jensen slept in the little teeny house.
Oh, Sarasota.
Sarasota, that couch
place in Sarasota was good.
with that trip with the RV and
Oh,
stuff.
that was the road
was
trip.
really that was a cool.
Those couple
bonding.
nights were pretty good.
Yeah, that was
That
awesome.
couch.
I would go. There's so much golf over there. Like I'd go over there for a couple days and just go back and stay at that Airbnb.
I really want to
That
do.
That Airbnb was
That was a special
fucking
couch.
Awesome.
That was a
There's a
really
few
special
spots
couch.
I-
yeah, and like the pool and the hot tub and the out patio.
yeah,
and
yeah. There's a few places I
Nice.
would really like to go to.
I smelled like piss.
I really want to do a Wisconsin trip, and I want to
Yes.
play like Erin Hills and
Sure.
Whistling Straits,
Sure.
and like see that. And then Tick has talked always like we've talked for so long about like Kiowa. And like
awesome.
just
Aren't
like
we right
Charleston
near
being
there?
such a
Seabrook.
big part of his life,
Aren't we
I would
right near
love to
Kiowa?
see that.
Yeah, not far right now.
And like go play there. But there, I don't know. Hawaii, we talked about Hawaii. There's so many places I think
I'm
we
gonna
could-
go to Utah.
Utah
would be
sick.
It just looks so
Sick.
It
cool.
looks
It just
sick.
looks so
yeah.
cool.
The thing
Michigan, upstate,
that,
like upstate Michigan looks
that
tough.
Virginia trip gave us the two greatest clips. Maybe not the second one. The first one with the shirt size clip was one of the funniest clips ever.
I went from a double XL to an XL. That's progress.
Look, dude, I'm on my fucking way, man. I'm like, it's like me.
Are you large still?
No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I made the jump. I made the jump.
You go from L to the X.
Oh boy, is that a bad day?
You're breaching into territory.
There's 7 X's in this room. I made the jump too.
And then the fortune cookie when Joe got that fortune cookie.
Oh God, that was good.
That was great.
I don't know if this is.
Hit him with the drum roll here, please, fellas. Hit him with the drum roll here, please, fellas. Give him some good now.
Eat half the cookie. Gotta eat half the cookie. That's not good. Canadian half.
How about another fortune? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even making that up. You stink! You are the worst! Oh, no, here it is. I read the wrong part.
Jesus. Oh, jeez.
Adapt to circumstances in order to make progress. That's even terrible.
What's wrong with that?
I have to adapt.
I don't even have.
Well, we also went on the boat.
What did it say?
That's what
it said. Go somewhere
for more fortune.
Try
Let's go
again.
to-
Or like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm trying to think of what he said.
It was bad.
It was so
Chinese
good.
was good though.
We remember we hit the 5-5 with that Lakers game, and then we went out back and we were smoking
4 hours of mush.
stogies.
Yeah.
We're on the boat.
Yeah, I think we need to do. I mean, maybe it's different now that we'll all be in Jupiter. We'll be together all the time. But like, I like with these trips when we have at least just like one day to not golf, like one day to do like an activity. Like even when we did the Gator tour or something like that. Like every trip having one day where we just go out and we just like when we went on the boat that day in Virginia, I thought was so special.
Mr. Dawson.
Yeah,
You love that chicken too.
I really did. That's part of what made it so special.
Yeah.
It was tremendous, dude. And the sides. Shout out Bojangles on another note. Just a special
You know
night.
what's crazy is I think if you like, I was like looking, even like through my photo album the other day on the plane, just like scrolling through, like we lose track of like this year's been so cool. We've had so many awesome trips and different like times and memories that we've been able to make together. Like sometimes we just focusing on the next thing we have to do and the next thing, and it kind of gets lost in the shuffle of like how cool what we do is and like where we get to go and see and places we get to golf. But that course was fucking awesome, and I'm trying to at times like when I'm on the course or out just like take a second and look around and just appreciate where we are and like what we do, because it's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Tight.
yeah. It really.
I don't look in the past.
Yeah, okay, well, fine.
Your windshield guy.
I took the rear view
rear?
mirrors out of my car.
Yeah, you did.
You're only looking forward.
Do we have Q&A?
Sure do.
No. You do? You stopped? All right.
Down the side.
Let's do a nice solid Q&A sesh. Poppy, you fire away, big dog. Whatever you see, whatever you like. Q&A.
First question comes from Priscelli4. This is a question for Bob. He's from Madison, New Jersey. What is the best bagel in New Jersey?
Good cue. Jersey, there was a place called Alpha Bagels in Randolph, New Jersey that was the best, and my buddy's dad owned the Randolph Diner, so all of it was in my town in Randolph.
Dimitri?
Yeah, you've met Dimitri. So there's a place called
guy.
Alpha Bagel that by far had the best bagels. My buddy's dad took all the workers, the cooks, and everything from that bagel joint and started his own bagel joint called Brooklyn Bagel. Brooklyn Bagel in Randolph, and then elevated it even more. But I would say Alpha Bagel is your play. Nothing like a Jersey bagel.
Beautiful. Next question comes from Kosh Made It. If you could do an episode with one musician guest, who would it be? And you can't say DJ Khaled.
Wow.
Go ahead, Stu.
I'm trying to think who plays golf. Would you do the country guys?
I think for me, and this might not hit with everybody, but the guys from a band I like called Widespread Panic, they golf, kind of older dudes, but I think they would be a lot of fun. Just haven't gone on a lot of like runs across the country to see them. Just being one of my favorite bands, it'd be cool to play with them. Me personally, it wouldn't be good for a video, but personally.
I to your point, I would love to do something with the country guys. Like Luke Holmes actually follows us, and then like Morgan Wallen, like to do something with
Luke
like.
Combs follows us?
Yes,
me,
he
yeah.
does.
No shit.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. I got a notification. You know, like sometimes if somebody with a lot of followers like follows you, shows up at the top of your thing. I was like looking through my notifications, and I was like, well, this is actually the Luke Holmes. He's a big golf guy. So I think him and then like Morgan Wallen, if we could do like 2 or 3 of them.
I met
like,
Cole Swindell at the Mike concert.
Yeah.
Out in the back. I got his number. He wants to do something in Nashville.
Yeah, I would love to go to
Darius-
Nashville and do like
Darius Rucker.
I also
Rucker,
think doing something
Charleston guy.
be a totally different
that's right.
side, but doing something with like Drake would be fucking sick.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure would.
Just Drake.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe
Yeah,
he'll put us in a song.
We'd have-
Maybe he'll name drop us.
hey, we'd have the champagne poppy with the
Imagine
parsley
he name
poppy.
drops Bob Does Sports
Does,
in a
does
song.
he golf? Drake?
Let's play with Putin.
Menzel says he kind of just bartends out there. He doesn't really golf.
That's even cooler.
You know,
Could you imagine Drake making you a cocktail?
you know who I would
Oh.
play with just to see that? I mean, it's a powerful guess, but I know he plays golf. It'd be a monster episode, and I would just want to put Cutsy in the car with him. Justin Bieber plays golf.
Yeah.
If we ever got Justin Bieber,
I
put
love
Cutsy
Justin
in the
Bieber,
car
man.
with them.
I
and
love
just
Justin.
I do
see
too.
what happens. There's certain
Justin
guests
Bieber's a
where
fucking
If
G.
you put him in the car with Cutsy, you're just
He really is. He represents Canada so well, man.
Justin Bieber's the man. No, am I wrong?
No, he is. I'm
For
with
people
you.
my age, he's like the GOAT. He's like
I
the
love
best.
Joe has
I mean,
loved
our
this,
age.
Joe has loved this man for.
Oh, but he's a Canadian guy. Yeah.
I mean, he
I
represents
think he just likes
our
the music
country.
too.
Yeah, his music's good too.
I knew I don't want to say well, but I would talk to him and Haley Baldwin.
That's wild.
Yeah, when I was a doorman,
Just hit him up,
at
Bob.
the Mandarin.
Just ask
When
him
he was
to
going
come on
through
to
a
Bob
tough
to
time,
Sports.
I'd be coming in for like 6:30 in the morning. He'd be coming back like when he was in his real partying phase. He'd come back to. He was staying with the hotel with us all the time. Should
Just
have
hit
asked
him
him to
up.
golf. Yeah, possibly. Poppy, we'll send it over to you, big dog. Good
Wait,
question.
Poppy,
there.
you're a big,
this?
you're a
Oh,
big,
yeah,
you're a
sorry,
big music
Poppy.
guy.
Yeah.
Who would you want to have?
It's gonna throw you off because you think of me as a rock guy, but Schoolboy Q is a big golfer.
yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
big old golfer, and I'm a fan.
This guy would
He
like
was
Post Malone.
We,
Yeah.
we were talking
Yeah,
to
I don't know
him
if-
on the
I don't
16th
think
tee
golf. I'm trying to
at
think
Waste
somebody-
Management.
I'm trying to think of somebody
We-
like
we had the Wu
so
thing.
it's the country. I think
at
it's a
this
lot of those
goddamn
country guys
thing.
play.
Yeah, I mean, you knew you would.
And they'd be a good video.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
the
was
video would do
high
great.
as a kite.
Was he cool?
He was
Foreplay
cool
played
as
with
shit.
them years
dude.
ago, and it was a monster.
He was cool
that?
as fuck.
Barstool played with them years
He
ago.
didn't
They did
give a
4v4
fuck.
With who?
with the country guys.
Oh yeah, I
Cool.
saw that.
He's real cool.
Well, all right. All right. Next question comes from Dylan North 8. Will you become Florida men when y'all get to Florida?
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
You don't think so?
No, Florida men. You like?
There's one man in this group who could become a Florida man.
Is it him? He doesn't even know.
Florida man
I don't know what
joins
that means.
Sip
I don't
Club
understand
at the
what that
local
question
Panera.
means.
Florida man is just
With the
like it's like the
headlines?
headlines are always like Florida man does this, does that. It just means a guy who's just lost his
Florida
marbles.
man wrestles alligator to its death, then makes a pair of boots out of it, like something like that.
Yeah,
right? It's something like every crazy news headline always starts with Florida man. Florida man does something wild,
It's true.
and that would be you.
Okay.
Florida man joins local Sip Club at Panera.
That don't
Proceeds to flame entire staff, sets restaurant on fire.
hey, don't sleep on the Panera Sip Club.
You're the only one keeping Panera alive.
I gotta ask you.
You are
where's-
only one
where's-
keeping
where's-
Panera alive.
I would ride.
It's awesome.
He goes to Panera
okay,
just
it's-
for coffee.
Dude, it's literally it's a 2-minute walk after I go to the gym. I walk 2 minutes. I go there and the coffee's the cup's waiting for me just to grab, and it's a fresh. Either take the hazelnut brew or the original bold, which is nutty with undertones of chocolate.
Oh my God.
And it's
Are you getting
delicious
paid
coffee.
to say this and you just haven't told us?
No, it's so the first 2 months are free, and then it's $12
He's
a
getting
month.
paid. He's clearly getting paid to say this.
I'm not
He's a mole.
getting. I swear to God on everything that is holy. It's. I just think it's a great deal. It's the first 2 months are free, and then it's 12 months or $12 a month for unlimited free coffee. You can't even buy that much.
It's not. Wait.
Tick.
Did you hear what he said? Yeah. It's $12 a month for unlimited free coffee.
Well, essentially,
It's free coffee after
think about
$12 a month.
$12 unlimited coffee. Okay, you can't even buy Folgers for that much.
Are you in
for
the
a
Sip
month.
Club?
I am. Yeah, I just joined.
At Panera?
Meet me at the Sip, dude.
Come to the Sip,
Come to
dude.
the Sip,
There's
dude.
no.
Great spot. I'm telling you
I'm
right
down, but Panera. My
It's going to
only
be sad
experience
when
of
this Panera
Panera.
closes in like a month because Panera's
say that,
Panera's toast.
My only.
Panera is toast.
It really
intended.
is
Panera-
toast,
It's
dude.
dead.
No, not this.
It's
not,
actually
it's-
toast though. Like they make
They
toast.
clearly make toast,
They
and
make
they are
toast.
also will be
not
toast.
this one. This one's a hub.
But Panera is so they pay their rent off one sandwich every day. It's
Well, now they
unbelievable.
pay it off the Sip Club.
That's a
No,
good
it's only
point.
$12.99.
They're not.
It's not
banking
even
on guys like this.
$99.12.
They're not banking on the guys
But
that live
does Panera
2
make
minutes
good
walk
coffee?
away.
Great
They get
coffee.
I know, I'm
three
sure the
coffees
bread
a
is
day.
good.
He's
Yeah,
fucking the whole
you're
system.
screwing this whole Sip Club. They're not selling $12 memberships to the guy that lives 2 minutes walk and will use it 3 times a day. You're gonna
I don't use it 3 times a day. I use it once a day.
at least.
If I could, I would use it twice, but I've only used it
Is
once.
that
a day.
true though? I could go like 6 times.
You
and
could
get
go
6
every
copies?
2 hours.
Oh my!
Yeah,
It's
the only thing
unbelievable.
from
Tick.
Panera.
You can get a cup of coffee every 2 hours, and it's $12 a month. The first 2 months free. I agree with everything that you guys are saying. I just want you to try the coffee and then tell
They
me.
signed a.
All right.
We owe
maybe
that
if
to
they
you.
signed a relevant influencer.
And if you
with
guys say it's
great
no good,
reach.
then I'll put my hand.
champion their cause, maybe they could turn this thing around.
How funny
Wonder
would
who
that
that
be
could
if
be.
like Joe just like tomorrow you just see a Panera IG post from him and he just
Little did you
schooled
know I
us.
made a deal
Yeah.
for a podcast ad.
All right, Poppy, light us up with another one there, big dog.
Next question comes from G Custer 44.
Sick.
If you each had to pick your own celebrity scramble team of 4, including yourself, so you're picking 3 guys, who would they be?
Joey D, you want to start there?
I had to pick 3 guys.
Yeah, celebrities.
We trying to win or we trying to have a good time?
Whatever your vibe is.
I would pick Michael Jordan.
Sure.
Great one.
Nice.
I'd pick Justin Timberlake.
Hot start.
And I would take. I'm trying to think who I would take. Throw me Pat McAfee as well.
Wow. That's a vibe.
I think that's a fun,
That's a rock.
competitive,
Sure.
good 4.
Is Pat a good? Is he? I don't know. Is he a good golfer?
I don't think he's
Not-
good,
not
but he
really.
plays.
Not great, but he brings a lot of vibes.
He's the vibes guy. He's the hype
Justin
man.
Timberlake is a fucking
pretty
really
solid.
good
Ringer.
golfer, and MJ is going to be
MJ's solid.
making sure we're not leaving shots to be left on
MJ
the
will
course.
cheat.
I just think it's a wide range of
They
people
don't like
that
to
would be
lose.
fun.
I like it. I like that crew a lot.
Yeah.
I won't cheat.
How about you, Bob?
Yums?
I gotta think this off the top of my head. Give me Mark Wahlberg.
Sure.
He plays in about an hour and a half every morning between gym sets. I wouldn't know anything about that. Give me Tom Brady. And give me. I'm trying to do somebody different than you. I mean, MJ's like a pretty like easy pick. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Strong.
I'm ready for mine. I
ahead.
needed a sec. I agree with the Michael Jordan. I think the Michael Jordan one for sure I'm gonna put. But then I'm gonna do Paul Bissonnette
Oh,
Okay, that'd be good.
That's great.
and Ryan Whitney.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's get
them
him on the
both.
show.
Yeah.
Taking them
Because you
both.
need
Get 'em
them
on the
because
show.
they,
You would
they,
have Jason Bateman,
they
surely.
go off each other so well. I don't think there's ever been a like whenever it says if
wild
there's
throw.
anybody that you collab with, who would it be? It would be the Spit and Chiclet guy for
MJ
sure.
wouldn't know what to do with that girl.
No, MJ would be lost.
He'd be like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he would. He wouldn't know. Yeah, that
White
is
boy's
true.
doing.
Stubby?
Santino plays golf.
Damn it.
Right?
That was mine.
Ah,
Fuck.
shit.
Cheeto Santana.
Yeah.
Yeah, take him. Take him.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Santino. I'm not going to take the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Wait, I don't even know who the other one is.
JB?
Yeah.
JB.
JB who?
That's your
JB
Bateman.
Holmes?
Oh, Bateman. Yeah.
I'd probably go Santino.
Do your thing. Pick who you
Okay,
want.
Santino, Bateman,
Give another one of his heroes.
and maybe Larry Fitzgerald.
Wow.
He wins everything. He wins everything. He wins everything.
Tell you what, though, you'd be
Golfer
watching a
loves
lot
it.
of
This is when
ass
pro
on
ams.
every
Yeah,
tee
he's
box.
got that cake.
All right, Poppy, close us down, baby.
Fuck.
Give me Joey Cold Cuts, Bobby Fairways, and Fat Perez.
Fuck you,
shit,
dude.
Wow,
dude.
Yams got banged.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
tough.
I wasn't saying fuck you about me. I was saying fuck you about that answer.
All right, give me Bateman, give me Schoolboy Q.
I love that.
Give me damn, I really wanted Cheeto, but I ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do it now. Give me I got it. Give me Caruso.
Oh,
Alex?
that's love.
That's
That's
like that a
love.
lot.
That's love.
Nobody gave Josh Allen. Geez.
Or Darnold. Or Kyle.
Or any guess we've ever
Days.
had.
And we
Damn.
look forward to and really want that
Season-
rematch.
We're
all
ready
right.
for that rematch.
More to
Losers,
come.
really. Yeah.
From Myrtle, the ball keeps rolling. Ladies, gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you. It's been another episode of Bob to Sports Podcast. We'll see you next time.